wearing a full shirt, if that kind of shows up. Probably doesn't. It's not a good shirt, though. I mean, it's nice looking, but it's really flimsy. Maybe in August it'd be a good shirt. So let me move the microphone. What you're looking at is the deck I wanted to show. Now that we're out of being into the wild woods, I can go back to our regularly scheduled programming, so to speak. Coffee. See the cream in it? It's called Christmas Time Spoiling Ourselves a little bit. But that's the deck is by, it's called Inspirations for Survivors by Aunia, Kahn, Aunia. Could just be Ania. I don't know. So I'm going to go with Aunia, Kahn, and Russell J. Moon. I think this Aunia Kahn, is the artist. And Russell J. Moon wrote the book, maybe? I'm not sure. This is a tough book to read because it's colorful, which is good for the cards or bibliomancy if you want to do that sort of thing. Looks like it was made and released in 2012. And some of the cards I've used during the Wildwood, I've played with this. I didn't really read the guidebook very much, I think, for a few of the cards. But that's one card that I showed before. Well, I'll first finish up with the box here. But that's the box it comes in. I believe it's a shiffer. You can tell by the little ribbon. Yep, that's what it is. 44 cards and guidebook. And that's the side, the bottom, the top. I mean, it's a box. It's got 2 extra cards in there, the usual shiffer one. And this is what the book looks like. Oops. Don't want to flip you off here at Christmas time. I'll save that for other times. Here's the back of the book. It's not very thick, as you can see. But it does, to its credit, it does have the color pictures and some text. So that's that for the book. First, I'll show, I divided them up into 3 piles, kind of. So I wanted to show the ones that I feel kind of neutral about. I won't go into the words like break the glass ceiling and reach for the sky. Okay. Can we zoom in? I gotta move you a little bit. Let's see. Can I zoom without destroying everything? I think I did. Sorry. That looks okay. The sun's coming out. Almost time for a run. The next one is capture the moment. We cannot live in the past. That one's okay, actually, on second look. Oh, here's what the backs look like. Right side up. Upside down. And I no longer have a card to compare it to. So with that, we'll just compare it to an actual computer. Here's a Raspberry Pi, if you know what those are. You can see the little computer chip stuff inside. So that's how big the card is. It's taller than a Raspberry Pi, and it's wider than a Raspberry Pi. I'll talk about that computer a little bit in a second. But that was upside down. It's pretty nice. There is a, I thought there was a copyright. No, it's just a smudge. But that smudge tells you up from down. Each puzzle piece exposes new opportunities, but in an Oracle affirmation deck like this, I don't think you would care up from down. If you did, you'd cut off this text probably. Even in chaos, you can find peace, it says. Hmm. Get lost in the sound of music. I agree with that. Might have picked a more stunning photo. These are like part um, drawing, painting, digital, collage, that mess. I mean, interesting art. Did I say mess? I didn't mean to. May we gain peace and spiritual grounding. Didn't see the cross coming. A bit like the Spanish Inquisition. You never see them coming either. Open your heart to feel love. And just to be clear, I have a box filled with crosses, so I have nothing against crosses. They make some excellent jewelry. Now, what's with you? I don't get it today. The songbird in your soul is ready to sing. I might have plucked that one out because you'll notice in this that anytime there's a body part, I'm thinking it's the artist because I think that's one of her things I read somewhere, Aunia, Kahn. But a lot of artists do that. Both my sons do that. I guess you use what you got sitting there. The world is at your fingertips. Why do I always go the wrong way with that? We are delicate creatures in love. Whoa. Wait. We are delicate creatures, comma. In love we are strong. Okay. Has a thing for black roses. And that's okay. Need more coffee. The sun went away. Okay. That was the I feel neutral about this pile. These boxes are so small, they're even harder to open than the bigger ones. Sorry. And then we'll quickly go through the ones that where the artist just felt like drawing herself. When one door opens, when one door closes, another will open. Boy, I was about to change that completely. I'll speed it. You can go anywhere and do anything. Okay. Are you gonna do that every time? I don't think that's working. Baths and healing. Let the water wash it all away. I don't think it really washes it all away. But baths are nice. I must agree with that. Be the king or queen of the world you want. And I believe that's her, the artist. Embrace positive thoughts and actions. All of these are her. Emotions are the freedom given to express ourselves. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the next one. Even if we feel stuck, there is always a way out. And no, there isn't. Sorry. Just want to point that out. Hold a stuffed animal and feel its soft heart. Well, if you've ever been to a mall in the United States, and if they're still around, I haven't been to a mall in a long time, but there used to be this store called Build-A-Bear. My God, if I bought so many Build-A-Bears. And the stuff they put the poor little girls through, oh my goodness. It's nice, they like it, but it's kind of odd, I think. Hope and love are always within your reach. I want all my money back from Build-A-Bear, please. And what an odd idea. Build a bear. A bear's a living creature. Savor all moments in life. And of course, she has cake and what? She's She's eating cake with a spoon, which has a cherry on it, right there. I'm going to take a guess that these are not her feet drawn realistically. Take the first step. Then these are going to appeal to some people because I showed them to my youngest daughter, and these are the ones she liked. Tears cleanse the soul, which is fine. That's fine. We must let go of hiding behind a mask. And there she is, hiding behind a mask. So that was pile number 2. The ones I definitely are not drawn to. Now, here comes the ones that I do like and have used. I even separated them, obviously. I need coffee. Ouch. I need to clean up. That's what I need to do. Let warmth of the sun hold you in its embrace. Okay, Aunia, Kahn. I do like that card. I might redo that one. Every soul has a story. I also like this one, and I see something that probably isn't there, but it is in my eye, especially the blurrier eye. I see a face like a wolf head, 2 eyes right there, and those 2 eyes match up the 2 reflections in the card. I mean, down at the bottom of the card in what looks to be a lake or a misty area. Probably nobody else sees that. The love from animals is unconditional. I already commented on that. I don't think that's entirely true. Allow the tree branches to reach out and hug you. Now, I'm not going to say that I agree with the words that are on each card for the image, but I do like the images. I like that tree. Of course, I'm drawn to the darker ones, but hey, we'll go over the light-dark thing here in a minute. Be a superhero for others. Shine light back to them. And it looks like I should have put this in the pile with pictures of her, but I like it. It looks like the light's coming through an opening, and then she's reflecting it using a mirror, like they do in Egypt when they go inside pyramids. They try to get the light in there from the outside sometimes, or at least in movies. Be out in nature and let Mother Earth heal you. I agree with that. I'll be out there for about today. If it gets a bit warmer, probably 4 hours. Because you got to get when you can get, because soon it won't be that way. I won't be able to be out there that long. It'll be too cold. Chains can be broken. Can't argue with that. Depends on the chains. Not all chains are made of metal. Metal easy to break. Mental chains, not emotional, mental, whatever you want to call them, psychic, not so easy. Even the tiny bits of light offer hope. I like that card. I get this feeling I could zoom in a little more, not out, in. There we go. Okay. Find a moment to appreciate nature's beauty. And it looks crooked to me. I'm out of practice. Follow the path to joy. It is right before you. Of course it is. All paths are right before us. There is no path. It is now. Help others heal by letting by letting go of the past. Don't want to let go of my past. Past is there, part of life. In the darkness, there is always hope. Okay. Like I say, the words to me don't always jive, go with the image. In the face of adversity, find beauty in everyone. Well, true, since everyone is the same person, which many people won't agree with, but that is nice though. I like the green pops out of there. In our darkest times, we are never alone. I'm not sure what that is. Is it a butterfly, or is it moss man, or is it... I'm going to go with butterfly made out of something collagey. Inside, we can reach the inner spirit of peace. Not sure you should just always want peace. I say peace all the time. Holdover from hippie days. Meditate on the positive in your current life. Positive, negative, doesn't matter. I like that picture. You're looking at it over there. Over that way. Let go of toxicities. I'm not sure that's really saying much, but I like the image. Kind of doubt that this artist will be leaving a comment. Time heals past wounds. I would be shocked, because I think she's one of those highbrow, even though her art is lowbrow, or whatever it's called, according to my expert sons. Time is on our side. I like the clock thing. Okay, the words here kind of go with the image a little bit. We are reflections of each other. So, what did you want to say about the computer? Well, we always hear about, even in this deck here, there's light and there's dark. And in this part of the world, light and dark, we always get that Star Wars-y like thing going, where the one should win out over the other, and you should want to spend more time in one than the other. But what really comes down to is they're really the same thing. The light and the dark are just a part. Anyway, here's my simple example with the computer. These are cheapy. I think they've gotten even cheaper, but they're from like England, Great Britain. They're called a Raspberry Pi. It's a little tiny thing. They're even a smaller version. This is the next one up, and I put it in this fancy multicolor box because I like fancy multicolor boxes. It's made out of plastic layers. It's kind of interesting to put together, but it's not like you're building a computer exactly. But this thing here does, you go back about 6 years, this is where big old computers that sat under your desk and had a monitor. This just uses the TV, HDMI cable, or any monitor, really. And it's probably 4 times or more powerful than those computers were, which is amazing to me. This is like $25, I think. It probably went up by now, but you still need to make it. They make it sound like, well, you know, this is a whole computer, but this is all you got is that board that you see in there. So you don't really have a computer. You have to get a keyboard, a mouse, an adapter, which gets me to my point of power. If you look at any outlet, what do you see? You see at least 2 holes. Over here in the US, you see 3 holes, because ground is kind of important when you plug in various things in, and they might have a metal case, or they have a screw that's metal connected somewhere inside to a chassis. That's what that third hole in the outlet's for, so that it can be plugged in properly, because a two-prong outlet, you can plug it in either way, minus or positive, light or dark, good or evil. And that's what this is here, except this is a circular one. Down the middle's probably positive, and around the outside of the circle there is negative. So you got to have both for this thing to do anything. Otherwise, this is just a big lump of plastic that's totally useless. But that was my point regarding light and dark and all that, plus and minus, good and evil, and my quick show, hopefully, of the inspirations for survivors by Aunia Kahn and Russell J. Moon.